Welcome back to Stitch Story. I'm Portia, and if you were able to join me in my previous video, you saw that I first purchased a pattern on Etsy. It's called the Super Easy Knitted Faux Cable Blanket. Also, I went to Michael's and I purchased yarn to complete that pattern. So today what I want to do is just test that yarn out and also test the pattern out. I want to knit up a swatch. Creating a blanket that is of a larger size, larger than a baby blanket, is certainly a commitment, and I do not want to jump into something that's complicated and I can use that as an excuse to not finish it. This is something I want to finish. As I said, I want to challenge myself. So I am definitely used to completing baby blankets, but nothing that's like the average size of a throw or an Afghan, anything like that. So the average size of those are like 50 by 60 inches. I've never created anything that big. So let's just jump right in and see how easy this pattern is. So you see here, I've already knitted the first 12 rows and they knitted up pretty easily. You are seeing the cable start to form already, but let me give you some details. This is the left diagonal rib, and it's knitted in a multiple of 6 stitches, and it's a 12 row repeat. So you repeat that pretty much until you have the length that you're looking for, and it's the row literally 1 through 12, and we're going to begin again at row 1. And I put this in fast time, so who just wants to sit there and watch me knit these stitches? So I did put on 18 stitches, so that's the multiple of 6. All right, and that is our first 4 rows technically. We're going to move on to the middle section, the middle 4 rows, and this is where the magic happens. This is where it turns. And there you have it. That's where you start to see the twist come in. All right, let's finish up with the last 4 rows. Here we go. So as far as patterns go, this one it's easy. I mean, there's nothing else to say. It's super easy. If you know your knits, you know your purls, you know your right side, you know your wrong side, you absolutely can work with this. And honestly, looking at the wrong side, it's not too bad either. It's creating a diagonal back here too. So it could be a scarf, you know, if you wanted it to, because this is only 24 rows and I think this looks awesome. Now in the actual faux cable pattern though, it does call for a C-stitch border, which I'm going to add, and I did do the test swatch on 10.5 US needles, which is what I will be using in the actual pattern. But yeah, this is good. This is what I'm looking for. So I'm in love with the color already, and also the texture. It is totally here. It's one thing to see something online and then to actually see it come to fruition. So I'm not celebrating quite yet because I still have a long way to go. So the pattern requires that we cast on 200 stitches. Again, I have never completed a blanket at all that big. Yeah, so it totally will be a challenge, but I'm up for it.